Hello Pokemon purists, welcome back to Pokemon Stadium. My name's Andy, I am the Uncommentator. This is episode number 23 of the series, where we're going to be embarking on the Poke Cup. So we're going to be starting the Poke Cup, doing the Pokeball division. Now by the end of this episode, we'll be 57.5% of the way through the series. So like the first two cups that we did in the second half of this series, the Pika Cup and the Petite Cup, there were no divisions in that one. In the Poke Cup, and then the Prime Cup coming up after, we've got 4 divisions to do, so we'll start off with the easiest, which is the Pokeball, and then move along all the way through until we eventually do the Master Ball, which I cannot wait to do. So this should be the easiest episode so far of round 2. Now, despite the fact that obviously it is round 2, yeah, the first 2 we did, they were obviously the Pika Cup was very tough. The Petite Cup, it ended up not being too bad, and this one I'm hopeful will be relatively comfortable, and we can have a little bit of fun and frolics along the way. Now I'm actually going to pick a few Pokemon here that I'm not very keen on. Gengar doesn't fall into that category. I'm very keen on Gengar, but the next 2 certainly do. And they are Vaporeon, with its mountain of HP, and Dragonair, with its impossible to put to sleepness. Right, that's the team. Let's go. So bit back to basics here for an uncommented team. Almost following the team plate, but not quite. Right. Ooh, the hyphens are back. Fantastic. Right, so let's have a look at the team. So we've got the ground type. We're kicking it off, and that is with Sandslash. So we've got Siege Big Toss, great coverage move, obviously Dig as well, always useful. Clefairy, so plenty of bases covered with Clefairy. In fact, that's the sort of moveset that a computer Clefairy or Clefable would have, so I think that's going to come in handy. Kadabra, so high special with Psychic, obviously. Also, we've got Counter, which could be useful. We can also recover, so decent little moveset there, actually. Gengar, so Gengar, yeah, obviously great Pokemon, so plenty of coverage. We don't have a Psychic move, but we've got Nightshade again, much like we had on the Pika Cup. Vaporeon, so it's got a mountain of HP and a mountain of special, and it's got Surf, so that should be quite useful. And last but not least, Dragonair. So Dragonair, hardly any weaknesses, can paralyse, and has Ice Beam, which is always a useful little move to have. In fact, it's got a pretty good moveset. So despite the fact I don't like 3 of these Pokemon, we're going to pick them, and they're probably going to certainly come in handy. Right. So for the first battle against the Juggler, we're going to start off with Dragonair, and then we're going to have Clefairy, so 2 of the 3 that I don't like, and we're going to finish off with Gengar. Not a lot of strengths and weaknesses here. I suppose Clefairy's got Psychic, so it's super effective against the Hitmons. Yeah, super effective against Graveler with Ice Beam. Also, we've got Thunderbolt, haven't we, with Gengar, so, yeah, let's see. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Now, despite the fact that I did this on my practice run, I can't remember much about this cup. Right, so Poly minus Whirl. Starting off, we don't have an electric move, do we? I think I'll straight to Gengar here. Or do I paralyse and then go to Gengar? Yeah, I'll go straight to Gengar. I'm not quite sure it's going to have line up because I do resist ice. Sorry, I do resist water. But it may have Ice Beam. Ah, okay. It's a metronome battle. I should have known. I should have known with it being a Juggler. Right, Thunderbolt, let's go. So nothing too much to worry about here. Look onto the guide. The first Pokemon, start again. The first trainer that we face. Oh, for Pete's sake, please miss. Thank you. The first trainer that we face is actually a biker. The Juggler probably is battle 3. Although I've said many times the order of the trainers differs on round 1 and 2. So the last trainer on round 2 will be the Psychic, which I think on round 1 On round 1, the Psychic, I think 6th or 7th. The Gentleman is the 8th battle on round 1, whereas on round 2, the Gentleman's battle 5. Which is never good. Right. Okay, I'm going to go back to... Because of that hyphen's not one to the left, isn't it? One more letter to the left. Anyway, right. I may go back to Dragonair here, just in case. Let's go Confuse Ray. It won't have Psychic, I know that, but I'm just thinking if it does pull out a Psychic move, I may be best off. Okay, good job I didn't go back to Dragonair. That would have been a problem. A little bit fortunate. Right, so we'll go for Nightshade. So 2 Nightshades now will knock this out. So once again, much like the other 2 cups we've done, we're facing Pokemon higher level than ourselves. But it's vastly different. Okay, it's vastly different facing a level 55 with a level 50 than it is a level 15. Sorry, facing a level 20 with a level 15. I think it makes I think it makes a difference. I think the level disadvantages are more noticeable the lower down you get. Well, you would have to get a lot of bad luck here to pretty much not get a continue. So there goes the Abra. So hopefully whatever's last is weak to electric. I think there was only one. Pick with a ghost. Let's go Confuse Ray again, why not?
The battle has become one-sided.
Let's go Confuse Ray. See what we get. Ah, Hypnosis. So not Metronome, going for Hypnosis. Interessant. Nightshade. What if he's got Dream Eater? Or is it just one of those, it puts you to sleep and then starts using Metronome? I think we've had that before, haven't we, in the series? At some point. Please hit yourself again. Why, thank you. Just speed things up a little bit. Yeah, the confusion damage, I've probably said this before, but the confusion damage, I think it takes into account the Pokemon's attack and defense stat. So, like, for example, if a Slowbro hurt itself with confusion, it would hardly do anything. Because Slowbro's defense is really high, and its attack's low, so same with Onix, and Onix hurting itself with confusion wouldn't do very much. I think that's right. It may, or is it just that it may just be the defense? I'm not sure. It may be just defense. Either way, we knock out the Juggler. So we get the Super Continue as I advocate. You should get 2 continues if you don't lose any HP on a victory. Right. So the Biker, which I thought was Battle 1. So I'm anticipating there's going to be a little bit of Psychic coming up here. So the team for this battle is Kadabra, perhaps unsurprisingly, Clefairy, and Gengar. So Clefairy super effective against everything apart from Wigglytuff, as it's got Psychic. Same for Kadabra. Gengar, just need to back up. So if Wigglytuff comes out, then yeah, we're just gonna have to gang up on it basically. Don't anticipate too many problems here. In fact, I'm hoping Kadabra can just sweep in 3 moves. Let's see.
What kind of battle can we expect to see? Begin round 2.
Why do I start recording these episodes when I've got a cold looming? Fair enough. I thought there's 2 F's in Wigglytuff. Is that a mistake? Is that a spelling mistake all my life? More hyphens? Right. I may switch here actually to Gengar. Yeah, let's go Gengar. I'm anticipating double edge or something like that. So we go Gengar, get rid of this, bring Kadabra back out. Job's A, good un. Good Gengar with its immunities. There we go. Could have gone for counter then, couldn't I actually? That'd have been interesting. Probably would have knocked it out. Maybe would have knocked it out. Nah, Confuse Ray. I don't know it's going to come back with it. It may even switch out if it's only got no. It will have some kind of special move. I just hope it's not Psychic. Well, let's see. Okay. Great. Right, well, we'll stay in. It doesn't matter, does it? I don't know. I'm looking. I keep forgetting that Generation 1, you don't attack when you wake up. So it really doesn't matter what move you pick. Okay. Right, 25 damage to itself. We can take a few blizzards as long as it don't. Well, we can't be frozen while we're asleep, so. Right, Nightshade then. So Nightshade's now a 4-hit kill. Again, not that it matters. There we go. Any chance you could hurt yourself again? No. Any chance you could miss? No. Only 27 damage though, so 27 times 4 is 100 and something. What is it? 108, isn't it? Yeah, 108. So yeah, so we'll knock it out before it knocks us out, unless it gets a critical hit, of course.
What's this?
Well, I couldn't work out what 27 times 4 was then, despite the fact I can work out that this is 57.5% of the way through the series.
It shook off its confusion.
Once this cup's done, don't freeze me.
That's a good hit.
Yeah, just keep doing that, and it'll be fine.
The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle.
It is red hot, this battle. I may go for Thunderbolt actually after this.
What'll it
I
do?
think Thunderbolt, it'll still do 50 damage, Thunderbolt, so I might as well try and speed things up a bit. But with Night Show, it's not a problem. I mean, obviously, guaranteed 50 damage is good, but you know you can't get a critical hit, whereas when he's using Blizzard,
Yeah, it's a hit.
there's a chance. Having said it, hasn't got it yet.
What a
Oh, and hasn't frozen me either. I wonder if it runs out of Blizzards, what move it'll have left. How many Blizzards is that? Is that 3? Is it 4? I don't know. Anyway, Thunderbolt.
What now?
Great coverage move to have, especially when you've got high special. Yeah, well over 50. In fact, I should have been doing that instead of Nightshade. Yeah, well, you live and learn. Don't knock me out. Thank you. definitely gonna knock me out. I want Kadabra in. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What I was thinking about then. I was just thinking. I want to try and get Kadabra in when the next Pokemon comes in, but I don't want it to get put to sleep or frozen or something on the Switch. So we'll just make it safe. Right, there goes the Wigglytuff with 1F. Yeah, okay.
It has to make up for lost ground.
The Chopmar, right. Now that presumably means you must have a move that can hurt this thing. So, against my better judgment, I'm going to switch to Clefairy. Normally matchups only have like ground, sorry, not ground. They normally only have normal and fighting moves. So it must have something that can hit Gengar. So we'll go to Clefairy because it won't have a fighting move lined up or a normal move. Yeah, there we go.
What's this? A decent hit.
Still did more damage than I thought it would. Right.
How will the
I'm now going to switch to Kadabra. A bit of a gamble here. So I'm hoping it's going to have a fighting move lined up.
It's a revolving door of
Then I can whack it with a Psychic and knock it out. That's the plan here. Maybe a little bit convoluted and a bit unnecessary. Yeah, submission, that's fine. Maybe a miss.
nail the weak spot.
Critical hit, mildly irritating. More than mildly, because look how much damage that's done. Despite the fact it's not very effective. Oh well, Psychic, goodbye. Let's see what Oak's got to say about this cup, shall we? While we're waiting. Let's get ready to rumble. Well, that's a lawsuit from Michael Buffer straight away. The Poker Cup is divided into 4 competitions that get constantly harder to master. In any case, take a look at the recommended team. A diversity of elemental strategies is definitely needed in the following fights. That's okay. So Drill minus B is quite an interesting sum. Sounds like algebra, doesn't it? Right. So this will knock it out. Yeah, so the team that Oak's suggesting is Execute Raichu, Omastar, Charizard, Hitmonlee, and Beedrill. Now, I've said this a million times. He doesn't suggest a team for round 1 and round 2, so I'm pretty sure that all his teams are just for round 1 that he suggests, because the trainers are in the order that they are in round 1 as well. So the biker, because the guide, the biker's the first battle. So I think this guy, with the exception of the Mewtwo battle, for some unknown reason, I think this guy's all interested in round 1. So basically, Clefairy for round 1, but then when you get to round 2, you're on your own. You've flown the nest. I think you come back for help. Please, sir, I want some more help, but he doesn't give it you. I think that's basically what he's saying to you. Right. So battle 3 against the medium. So for this one, we are going to select Clefairy, Gengar, and a debut for Vaporeon. So Clefairy, super effective against Butterfree, Seaking, and Zubat. And Ghastly, because it's got Psychic, hasn't it? Gengar, super effective against Butterfree, Seaking, and Zubat. And Vaporeon, super effective against Vulpix. If Lickitung comes out, we just need to gang up on it. It probably will. I don't know what the team's going to be here. I'm guessing it's going to be Zubat, Vulpix, and Lickitung. Let's go. So the 3 team members of the AI can add up to a level 155. So at some point we'll face a level 55 and 250s. Good. Do I switch here? I'm going to go to Gengar. Because Clefairy is super effective against more things than Gengar is. It'll also resist this waterfall a little bit, does a bit more. May even go for... Okay, that's annoying. What's this? It's the medium, isn't it? It's not. I was wondering if it was. I couldn't remember if it was the Gambler. I don't think the Gambler's on round in the Poke Cup. Sorry. Let's Thunderbolt then. Won't knock it out, but it'll certainly do a lot of damage. Actually, if it's a medium, confusion's the gimmick, isn't it? Good. Not good. C minus King. 3 in a row, isn't it? 3 hyphens in a row. Well, there goes the Sea King. So we'll be seeking a new Pokemon now to send out against the Gengar. There we go. I've said this before, but I do like it when Seaking gets knocked out. I just like how it floats on its side like a real goldfish, and that's quite neat. Yeah, I thought I'd have this thing. Right, do you have a ground move? That's the question. According to the guide, you don't. And I'm going to trust the guys. They don't normally, if they're just going to have anything, they'll have Earthquake, but they don't normally have ground moves, to be fair. So, let's go Confuse, right? Just see what it does. I've got a feeling it's going to go for Supersonic, so let's fight Confusion with Confusion. See what happens. Okay, Screech. But it ain't going to get it away, so that's good. No, so, I want to do a bit more than that. I could start Nightshading. Right, okay. Thunderbolt, let's go.
What now?
It's been the Gengar show so far, this series. This episode, sorry. Well, of course it has, it's Gengar. Got my giant plush Gengar sat on the floor, staring up at me. That won't do anything. That's a waste of a turn, pretty much. Okay, I'll keep one Thunderbolt. Yeah, I've got like a plug tower, and then the Gengar sits in front of it. It's got something in its hand, and embarrassing. I don't really know what it is, which is not good, really. Please miss.
What's that? It's confused.
Okay. Yeah, I get it now. Yeah, lowers defense. So if I hurt myself with confusion, it does more damage. So I think it must just be defense dictates how much damage it does. Right. I'm gonna go for Vaporeon then. Because it's got a mountain of HP. Don't go for Thunderbolt. Well, if it does, it won't do too much damage. No, that's okay. Sticking with the gimmick. Right, so so once again the guide's wrong, because according to the guide, this Lickitung has a normal move, an ice move, an electric move, and a poison move. Well, it can't possibly have all 4. Because both Supersonic and Screech are both normal moves. So that's fun. More nonsense from the guide. Right, so we'll wash this Lickitung away. And then hopefully the last Pokemon is Vulpix. So he hasn't taken advantage of the full level, the highest amount of levels you can have in your team. So he's picked a level 50 to 51. Yeah, I knew Zubat was coming out at some point. Right, so Zubat will go for Confuse Ray, I would imagine, so we'll stay in. In fact, you know what? Quick attack. Let's get a shot in before we switch out. Yeah, 20 damage, better than a poke in the eye. Yeah, there's a Confuse Ray, but now what are you going to go for? The problem here is, I think... Actually, does it outspeed Gengar? Let's go Gengar. Because wherever it goes for, it may miss with any luck. If it goes for a special attack, I'll resist it pretty well. If it goes for a physical attack, I'll probably be immune. Unless it goes for wing attack. Yeah, there we go. That was funny. Just flew off the screen. I did normally do that on Double Edge, I don't know. Right, Thunderbolt, let's go. This should knock it out, actually. Given that little bit of chip damage with Double Edge, may make that a knockout. And it does. So, Zoo minus Bat. The medium is 3 minus poke. 3, oh, forget it. So, 3 out of 3 continues. Nice and easy so far. I said this would be markedly easier than the last 2 episodes, and it's looking that way so far. Will get a bit more difficult. Obviously, the gentleman being battle 5. I think the gentleman's one of the harder battles, and then the psychic on battle 8. You never want to face a psychic at any point, but that's what makes the Prime Cup, sorry, not the Prime Cup, the Master Ball division of the Poker Cup so difficult. The fact that the psychics last. But we'll worry about that when we get there. Right. So for the Rocket, the team is Dragonair, it is Clefairy, and it is Sandslash for the first time on this cup. So Dragonair resists electric and has Ice Beam, so it's super effective against the grasses. Clefairy has Blizzard, so it's super effective against the grasses, and obviously Sandslash will just deal with all the electrics. So this again should be nice and easy. So we've got 2 Pokemon for the grasses and then Sandslash for the electrics. I like the Rocker. 3 electrics, 3 grasses. You just want to mix. Right, that's a good start. So we'll go straight for Ice Beam here. Don't think we need to worry about anything else. Okay, I've just noticed. Right, okay. Right, so according to the guide, and I'm not making this up. So this execute. Oh, there we go. We've executed the execute with that one. So according to the guide, right, and I'm genuinely not making this up. According to its moveset is a normal move, and then instead of psychic, it says Psycho, and then instead of poison, it says gift. It actually says the word gift. And then instead of grass, it says, I can't even pronounce this word, Flans? P-F-L-A-N-Z-E. Instead of the word grass, that's what it says. Don't paralyse, mate. Thank you. I mean, what the hell's that? Right. I may switch here, just in case it goes back to a grass move. You got a grass Pokemon. In fact, no, we'll go for Dig. Don't switch to a grass. Thank you. Don't paralyse me. Thank you. Yeah, is that like some kind of is that a foreign a foreign word for a non-English word? I suppose I should say for grass. I have never noticed that before, and I'm just checking all the other Pokemon, see if there's any.
What now?
I can't see that ever. I can't see that anywhere else. The ironic thing as well is Oak suggests an execute, and it's got the same moves, but they're listed right. So instead of Psycho, it actually does say Psychic. Instead of Gift, it says Poison. What the hell? Where the hell's Gift come from? Oh my goodness me! What a book. You know, orangutans have lost their home to make this book. That's the sad thing. And I'm not making light of deforestation. Right, anyway. I think we got off topic a bit there. Right. Okay, so the Gloom. So we'll go back to Dragonair. That's Dragon's resist grass.
The Pokemon returns to its Pokeball.
Let's see what I've got to say about the actual rocker then. This tough guy hasn't counted on you using fire type and ground type Pokemon. You will find that fire attacks work exceptionally well against grass type Pokemon, and ground type attacks will work well on his electric Pokemon. Well, at least he's talking sense for once.
That was weak.
And he hasn't amazingly hasn't said use a rock type. That's his usual
The flow of battle.
that's his usual solution for everything. That was fun. About as much fun as Ice Beam in the Gloom. Now will there be 2 of these? Ooh, it's maybe a 3 kill. At least it's stuck in Petal Dance, so not Thrash, it is still Petal Dance. Now Generation 2, you confuse yourself after Petal Dance. I don't know if I think that's still the case here, but I can't remember, to be honest with you. Well, just stick with the Ice Beam. But I may finish it off with Hyper Beam. Mix my beams up. Yeah, I'll go Hyper Beam, why not? Yeah, there we go, so he is confused.
The attack wasn't effective.
Right.
The crowd's excitement
So we'll finish with the Flourish.
hot battle.
Let's go Hyper Beam, why not? Don't miss. There we go. It is 95% accurate Hyper Beam, I think. It's not 100 anyway, I know that. It can miss. Which I think we've seen earlier in the series. Right, that was easy, as I anticipated. So now things will get a bit more difficult because we're now going to face the Gentleman. So this guy will have a 55 and 2 50s, I would imagine. He normally has a Dragon type, so we'll see. Let's go. Yep, there's a Dragonair. Ooh, hope he picks Ditto. And Persian. I want to see Persian. Okay, no level 55. Right, so for this one, we are picking, once again, Dragonair. Once again, Clefairy. Has Clefairy actually come out yet? Have we picked it and never used it? I can't remember. And after putting its feet up for a round, we're going to bring back the Gengar. So, Dragonair, super effective against Farfetch'd and Marowak. Also can paralyze, obviously. Clefairy, super effective against the Farfetch'd and the Marowak. I think, and has he got Thunderbolt as well? I think it's super effective against the Omastar. Also, both of those super effective against the Dragonair. I forgot about that one. And last but not least, Gengar. So Gengar super effective against the Omanite. The best thing for Persian. If Ditto comes out, I think we'll let it become Dragonair. I'm not sure. Won't be Gengar anyway. I do know that. That'll be probably be Dragonair. Clefairy's got Psychic, hasn't it? Let's go. I'm really not paying attention. I'm still stunned by that Execute moveset. Psycho, Normal, Flanzy, and Gift. I have to look up Flanzy, see if it stands for anything in another language. Is that Dragonair versus Dragonair? Right. Despite the fact Clefairy is super effective, I may actually go to Gengar here. According to the guy, this Dragonair's got an ice move, and it wouldn't surprise me if that's true. Do I need this for anything? I may need it for Marowak actually. I'm going to switch to Clefairy. I think it may go for Thunder Wave though.
Changing Pokemon. That Pokemon must not have been the right
Yeah, we'll get a bit more difficult from this point forward. The first 4 battles have been really easy. Yeah, I thought it might. I was going to stay in and go for Thunder Wave. I kind of wish I had done now. But at least it's not super effective against me, and I am against it. So that hopefully will balance it out. Right, Blizzard, let's go. Just don't want to be fully paralysed continuously. Let's go Dragon Rage. That's fine then. It's only 40 damage. I'm pretty sure it does have Ice Beam. It just obviously it doesn't see the point in using it. Yeah, I knew that was coming. It doesn't see the point in using it. Come on, Clefairy. This is your one job. No, Thunderbolt. You had one job, Clefairy. It may not have Ice Beam. I just assumed it would have. They normally do. Just to, you know, so you can't just then face it with a dragon yourself. Oh, for Pete's sake. Come on, Clefairy, for God's sake, what are you doing? I'd only call it raging on. Well, it's dragon raging on, I suppose. Right, please hit this blizzard. Because we're not going to knock it out now, I don't think, which is mildly irritating. So let's at least do some damage to it. I'm hoping it gets down to below 50. Oh, there we go. Maybe we are going to knock it out. Well, Clefairy, all is forgiven. I take it all back. Right.
We're waiting for the next Pokemon.
We are. We're eagerly anticipating it. What a Clefairy.
Oh, it's Omastar.
Okay. What's so matter with you? I may let myself get knocked out here, actually. According to the guy, it's got a fighting move. You know what? Screw it, Gengar. Let's try and get a continue. Why not? I think we're going to win. So this may have been a mistake, actually.
Oh, it's Gengar.
Maybe a mistake. Please go for a submission. No, I was hoping he was going to go for a fighting or normal move then. Yeah, that's not good. Okay.
Will this Pokemon swap change the
May have just blundered here. Thunderbolt. Not bothered with hypnosis. Yeah, I should have let Clefairy get knocked out. That was stupid. Okay, at least it's a 2-hit kill.
There it goes.
This may knock me out though. Come on, Gengar. Oh, there we go. No box at the bottom for once. Right. Okay.
Neither one is
I don't know what the last Pokemon to be Ditto. I don't know what I'm going to do if it is. Maybe in trouble here, actually. If last Pokemon's Ditto, then I think I'll let it become Dragonair. Right. So, yeah, Thunderbolt. I don't know what I was thinking about then. Yeah, I'm just thinking. I'm thinking the last Pokemon. I'm just thinking about the last Pokemon being. I'm thinking about the last Pokemon being Ditto. The thing is, if it's Persia, we may be in trouble here.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
We may have a spot of bother. Oh, yeah. I should have let. Yeah, I blundered here. I should have let Clefairy get knocked out. Right. Do I outspeed you? If I don't, I am in trouble. I guess my better judgment, I'm going to go for Hypnosis. Yeah, I didn't think I would. Don't knock me out. Ooh, that was lucky. That was fortunate. Please hit. There we go. Right. Okay. So I'm going to switch to Dragonair. Take a bit of a gamble here. Yeah, I've screwed up here. I should have just let Clefairy get knocked out. So what I'm going to do here is, as long as it stays asleep for one turn, well, even if it doesn't really matter. I should have switched to Dragonair, really, because I... There we go. I should have switched to Dragonair, really, because I knew a Bubble Beam was coming. Right. I knew a special move was coming, and I figured that Dragonair would resist it. Right. So I'm going to just keep going for Thunder Wave now. Until it... So it will wake up, we'll paralyse it. That's annoying. Which I can for Ice Beam out. Doesn't matter too much. As soon as it wakes up, we'll paralyse it, hit it with Ice Beam, take a Slash, and come back and finish the battle. No, and then switch to Gengar, avoid the Slash and hopefully knock it out. That's the plan. Right, there we go. It's woken up. We've got Thunder Wave lined up. Ah dear. Trying to get the continue. Don't know why we've got 4 out of 4. Right, so Ice Beam. Then yeah, look, it'll be fully paralysed. Also, Persian Special's rubbish as well, so this may hopefully do a lot of damage. Okay, clearly the Dragonair Special's rubbish as well. So much damage this Slash does. No! Don't paralyse me. Oh, that. Right. I may be in trouble here, actually. That may have just cost me this battle. I may go for Hyper Beam. No, let's go Ice Beam. I think I'm going to have to... Yeah, that critical hit now, I'm going to have to abandon... I'm going to have to abandon the Continue. The only way I get one now is if it's fully paralysed. Right, Thunderbolt will do 76, so that's okay. Actually, I could have switched, couldn't I? Yeah, I should have switched then, actually. That was stupid. I should have switched, avoided the Body Slam, hit it with Thunderbolt, and then it may have been fully paralysed. If it hadn't have been, then Dragonair could just come back in and finish it. Oh, well. Yeah, blundered there a little bit. I'm pretty sure Thunderbolt will do 76. It is, but it won't. So Thunderbolt. Yeah, maybe I made a little mistake there. Oh well. I keep saying I should have let Clefairy get knocked out, which if I had done, then we wouldn't have this debate. Okay, I'm completely wrong. So we are in trouble. I need... Right, okay, the only way I win... I need full... So going for the continues cost me the battle, potentially, yeah? So yeah, I should have let Clefairy go... Oh, well. I've made a little bit of an error here. So I've thrown this away. Right, unless I can get full paralysis. Come on, Clefairy. I thought Thunderbolt would do 76. I'm a bit surprised about that. But I suppose it is round 2. Round 1 I'd have knocked it out. So, yeah, we are in round 2. Right. Full paralysis? Yes! Come on, Clefairy! Don't be one of those turns. Hey! Oh, dear me. Yeah, dodged a bullet there. Oh, well. A little bit fortunate there. If I just left Clefairy to get surfed by Omanite, none of that would have happened. We'd have won easily. Yeah, well. I didn't, so there we go. Also, the critical hit and body slam, if that had happened, we'd have won easily. So, but there we are. Yeah, well, that was fun. Right, we move on to the Marsh Badge. Oh, Clefairy, the sole survivor of the last battle. Okay, this is fun. Now, even Oak won't suggest a rock type for this battle. Oh, he made it actually because it's a Pidgey. A Pidgeot, sorry. Right, but we are going to pick... well, the team's on the other page, so... I was well prepared for that one. Right, so flip my notes over and according to the guide. According to my guide. Let's start again. So, up against the Beauty. I think even Oak's not going to suggest a rock type for this one. Despite that, there is a Pidgeot, so we may do. But we are going to pick Gengar, Clefairy, and Vaporeon. So Gengar, super effective against the 3 waters. Vaporeon, quad effective against the Rhydon and the Graveler. Also Gengar, super effective against the Pidgeot. Clefairy, super effective against everything. So we've got plenty of coverage here, so I think we'll be okay. Let's go. Thunderbolt and Blizzard for Clefairy. Right, just don't be the grounds first. Thank you. The second Seeking of the run. Right. Do you switch straight to a ground type? I don't think you will, so we'll go Thunderbolt. Yeah, this hasn't switched, so this is a 2-hit kill. Means we don't get too much back. No, that's okay. That's okay. We can take that. There's going to be a pun for the Seeking name, but I won't do it. We're a family-friendly show. Right, this beautiful young girl turns out to be a bright Pokemon trainer. Now that is seedy, Oak. You're the seedy one, my man. Elegant Water-type Pokemon are her passion, and this is the reason why she likes to use them in a fight. Grass-type Pokemon are perfectly suited to handle the marine superiority of the Beauty. I'm not quite sure that's true because they've got ice attacks, but anyway. Right, Jew Goddy, what are we going to do against you? Well, we'll stick with the tactic. That makes me think he doesn't, doesn't have Rhyhorn or Graveler, because I'd have thought she'd have sent it out there. So we'll knock out this Dugong, hopefully. long as I don't get frozen here, we'll knock it out next turn.
Savage attack. Yeah, it's a hit.
Another Pokemon with a lot of HP, Dugong.
Fireworks are
That's Gengar's only weakness, really. Well, apart from obviously ground attacks, but yeah, it doesn't have its defense is poor and it doesn't have a lot of HP, so it's not a good combination. There we go. Speed things up a bit.
Is it down and out?
Does have high special though. Actually, the critical hit didn't matter there.
There's a number of remaining
Right.
Pokemon.
Hopefully, last Pokemon is Seadra.
Oh, it's right.
Okay. Right. Do we go for the continue here?
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1.
Yes, we do. Vaporeon. Because even a critical hit won't knock me out. I'm pretty sure a critical hit on
Oh, there's going to be a change of...
a critical hit on Earthquake. I don't think will knock me out. Because unlike Gengar, I do have a mountain of HP. And it's a Kilimanjaro mountain of HP.
It's burrowed underground.
If I know that was coming, I'd gone for Confused Around Nightshade. Right. Oh, actually, you know what? You know what? Acid Armor.
Now,
That's worked out pretty nicely, actually.
it improved its
There we go. Why do you get 40? Why do you get 40 Acid Armors?
there, it's a hit.
I'm pretty sure you could only use it 6 times. Maybe even 3 times. I think it said defense greatly improved, didn't it? So why do you need 40? Yeah, well, safe. So we've tamed the beauty.
Whoa, that's tough.
First time I've ever with a beautiful young girl, apparently, but we're not talking about that.
Taken down with one hit.
She's not that bright of a Pokemon trainer. Anyway, let's move on. We've talked about her a bit too much, I think. So, 3 battles to go. Is it only 2? It's only 2, isn't it? The Tamer, and the Psychic. Now, the Tamer's gimmick is normally critical hit moves, isn't it? Although, looking at the guide, it may be Oko moves here. Because we've got a Cloyster, a Ninetales, a Rapidash, an Arbok, a Tentacle, and a Dragonair. 5 continues for 2 battles. I think we'll be okay here. Right. Actually, there may be a few Hornjulls knocking about and maybe a Fisher, but I don't know. Right. So, the Tamer. We are going to face the Tamer with Gengar, Vaporeon, and once again, Clefairy. So Gengar super effective against the Cloyster and the Tentacruel. Vaporeon super effective against the Ninetales and the Rapidash. Clefairy super effective against the Cloyster, Tentacruel, and Dragonair. So there's only the Arbok that we don't have super effectiveness against, but Arbok tends not to cause too many problems. Let's go. Don't know what the MVP is going to be here. I thought I'd used Kadabra more than I have. I think we've only used it once, haven't we? Okay. Right, you're probably going to outspeed me, so... yeah, I'll go straight for Thunderbolt. I don't know what it's going to do. Hopefully not Hydro Pump. Ah, that's okay. Poison Sting? You don't say. Never has that box been more true. That move looks wrong. I don't know about this Pokemon. What the? It can't only have Poison Sting, surely. It must have something else. Not that I'm complaining. You go for Poison Sting all night long, as far as I'm concerned.
It didn't do much damage.
If you'd offered me 130 HP and a knocked out Tentacruel to start this battle, I'd have taken it. So that may be what we're about to get. Yeah, well. Why? It must have something else. Unless it's only got normal moves. Unless it's got Wrap. It may not have a water move, as ridiculous as it sounds. Well, that was ridiculous. I hope the whole battle's like that. Unless that's his gimmick. Poisoning, but I'd be surprised. Well, that was fun. Right, Dash Rappy. Sounds like an Indian cricketer, doesn't it?
This is a fight between
Sashin Dash Rapid. Dash Rapid. Oh, forget it. If I've offended anyone with that comment, I apologise. I can't see why I would have done. Then again, we do live in 2020. Right. I may go to Vaporeon here. Do I need Gengar for anything else? Cloyster's got... May need it for Cloyster. Yeah, let's go. Let's go to Vaporeon. So it won't have a normal move lined up, so might as well go to Vaporeon. I'm assuming it's gonna have. Oh, don't go for Fire Spin. Don't be Fire Spin. Don't be Fire Spin. Oh, okay.
What'll it do? The attack wasn't effective.
-5 hit points. Right. Okay. So back to Gengar. I don't know if Gengar outspeeds Rapidash. Well, we're going to find out. I don't think it will because of the 3-level disadvantage. So I may have to keep switching him until it runs out of Fire Spins. Which would be fun.
How will this swap affect
Right. Hypnosis. Yeah, I thought it might be slower. Okay.
What's next?
Any chance you could miss? Right, so that did 9 damage.
It can't make a move.
You don't say.
Are flying in this battle.
So back to Vaporeon. This is gonna get dull. I'm gonna make a cup of tea right now.
There's going to be a change of Pokemon.
Go and make a cup of tea.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow?
So Surf?
Now,
I was gonna go for Sand Attack then, but what's the point? I'll just go straight for damage. I think it's 15 Fire Spins, so
what's this?
unfortunately I don't have Dragonair, so I can't paralyse this thing.
Much damage.
You don't say. Dragonair be useful here. Because Dragonair resists fire as well.
What a furious battle.
So back to Gengar. So we'll try and I don't know to try and get confused with or hypnosis. I mean obviously Fire Spin keeps hitting, we can't get anything, but
The other trainer also changed
oh, okay.
Pokemon.
That's not the end of the world.
Oh, it's
Dragonair, right, what are you gonna do?
How will the swap
I'll stay in for one. I'll go for I'm really tempted to go for hypnosis. You know what, hypnosis, screw it.
go into battle?
I think we're gonna win, so let's go for it. It won't have Psychic anyway, so I don't think we need to worry too much. Yeah, of course, you never put a Dragonair to sleep. Yeah, I thought it was going to be that. Right, okay. That's not the end of the world, because we're already slower than... we're already slower anyway than the... That's good, we're already slower than the Rapidash anyway. Why? 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 I just don't understand this. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, there we go. You can put Dragonair to sleep.
Falling asleep is going to make this a one-sided fight.
I was going to switch to Clefairy actually, just trying to get a Blizzard. I don't know. I'm confused. So let's confuse the Dragonair.
It's fast asleep.
I was hoping it was going to switch then. Switch out asleep and confuse the yeah, the Rapidash. That would have been great. Okay, Nightshade. So it's asleep and it's confused. It's not dazed, unfortunately. Hey, there we go. Which I switched now to Clefairy. Oh well, doesn't matter. What an odd battle this is. I hope Battle 7's like this on all the divisions. I don't think it will be somehow. I think it will be more difficult on Ultra Ball et al. Well, let's do it with Nightshade. Surely it's going to wake up. Haven't been fully paralysed yet. And still haven't. Yeah, that paralysis doesn't really matter. I'm just surprised that second hypnosis hit, to be honest with you. Right, one more Nightshade. Is it actually going to do any damage to me? Nope. It's going to do damage to itself, which is quite fun. And I'm still not fully paralysed. What a stupid battle this is. Well, see you, Air Dragon. Thanks for coming. So just a Rapidash now to knock out.
There's a difference in the
So basically, once it runs out of fire spins, this battle's over. Well, this is exciting. This is going to be prepared for the final. Right.
The remaining Pokemon
I'm going to go for Confuse Ray rather than Hypnosis.
The battle has become one-sided.
Please miss. Or do the complete opposite. I knew that was coming. I don't know why again. I just had a feeling then that was yeah, critical hits can run its way here. Right. So back to Vaporeon. Back to life. Back to Vaporeon. Dude. Anyway, move on. Doesn't really sound like reality, does it, Vaporeon? The syllables were right though. That's the only thing that was right about that last 6 seconds. Right. So, ooh, actually. Ooh, that's a plan. That's a thought.
What'll it do?
Right, please miss. Another critical hit. Mildly irritated. Right, I've got a little bit of a plan here. Which may just be stupid enough to work. Shall I just see this out? Okay, back to Gengar. May have to start letting Clefairy take a hit here. Okay, so back to Gengar. Let's go for Confuse Ray again. What if I'm better going for Nightshade? Well, it doesn't matter what I go for if it keeps hitting. It missed! It missed! Phenelmon! Right, come on. There we go. Right, so now...
The heated battle rages on.
I'm not going to switch to Vaporeon, despite the fact that would make sense. You know what, Thunderbolt? Let's see if we can get paralysis.
What now?
No.
A decent hit.
Right, okay. That's fine. That's not in the world. So I want it to now hurt itself on this. I want it to now hurt itself on the next turn, and then I can get this Surf away. Watch it shake it straight off. We talked about Taylor Swift enough in the last episode, so might as well bring her up again here. If you're watching Taylor, hi. I'm sure you are. I'm sure you're a big fan. Right, come on. Please hurt yourself. Come on. Yes! Come on! Right! Wash it away! I think the game it knows the game's up, so might as well just let me get on with it. Okay, gonna take one more. Okay, fair enough. You know what? Quick attack. My tactic was going to be, before that, I was going to keep, when I switched into Vaporeon, rather than going for Surf and hoping it missed, keep going for quick attack and just chipping away at it. That was going to be my other tactic, but we didn't need to resort to that, thankfully. That may have been quicker than waiting for the fire spins to run out. But we didn't need to. Right, that was fun. That was a great battle. In fact, that's the most fun. I think that's the best battle I've ever had on this game. Ah, that was exciting. Right, how many continues we got? 6, is it? Right, so we've got 7 attempts to beat this Psychic. Something tells me we won't need them all. You see, the Gentleman, despite being Battle 5, has been the most difficult to this point, which I kind of suspected it would be. Right. Oh, that was exciting. So, the team for the final is Kadabra. So, Kadabra's come back out. Dragonair. And once again, Clefairy. So, Dragonair, super effective against the Execute. Also paralyzes, which is useful. Kadabra, sorry, super effective against the Venomoth. Also got Counter. It could be useful. To hit back with that. Clefairy. Super effective against the Execute and the Slow Poke. Not quite sure what the strategy is here. Let's go. May need one just to have a feel at this one out.
Who will bask in the glory of the championship?
Let's see what we've got. I'm assuming he's going to pick Abra and 2 others. I think we want to see this first. Well, this was super effective against it with Dragonair. So let's go to Dragonair. Hopefully we can knock it out and then paralyze the next Pokemon. May have been better off going to Clefairy here, actually. rather than execute.
Oh, it's Dragonair.
Yeah, well, let's see. Right, don't lower special.
A decent hit.
Thank you. Still did a lot of damage though.
The intense battle.
Still did a lot of damage. Right. I'm hoping this is a 2-hit kill.
Combatants face each other.
Let's go. Without the special drop, I'm hoping we can get a 2-hit kill here.
Oh, it's frozen.
Okay. All that. We'll take that. We'll take that as well.
It's rock salt.
Right. Do you switch?
There's no fighting back while you're
I'm gonna go for Thunder Wave. Please switch. No, hasn't stayed in. I'm gonna keep going for Thunder Wave though for a few turns. Because they normally switch on they normally switch when they're frozen, especially if it's early on. So yeah, we'll keep going for Thunder Wave, try and force a switch. The ice won't. I'm pretty confident the ice doesn't melt. I think we've established that ice doesn't melt on this game, so
It can't make a move. Both Pokemon look
we'll keep going. Yeah, we'll just try a few more turns of Thunder Wave. If it doesn't switch, then we might have to abandon ship on that one.
What's next? It didn't work.
Yeah, it looks like it's staying in, doesn't it? Right, okay, that's fine.
Still can't move. Both comebacks still
Right, I'm gonna go for Swift.
gas left.
Yeah, I think it's gonna stay in, isn't it?
What's this?
Yeah, well,
There, it's a hit.
I was just trying to get the maximum advantage I could, but
Move again. What a
yeah.
furious battle.
I think if you'd offered me a freeze there, I'd have taken it. So we'll knock this out. Hopefully, we can survive the next attack and get a paralysis away. Critical hit for no reason.
Oh,
If the next Pokemon's Abra, I think it's going to knock me out.
which Pokemon is coming out?
But we shall see. Yeah, there's the Abra.
Abra.
Given how much damage the Execute did,
The Pokemon are in
I don't think I'm going to survive this. Right, Thunder Wave. No, I'm outspeeding. How am I outspeeding? Unless it's going for counter.
paralyzed.
Well, that was useful. Yeah, counter. Oh, interesting.
Awesome counter. Oops, that's a miss.
Right. Okay.
Start flying in
That's
the
an odd one.
heated match.
Well, Hyper Beam. And if it goes for counter again,
Here's a
no, we don't switch. That's annoying. No, I think we've won. I think it's safe to say we've won. So I don't think we need to worry too much. So we've got a paralysed Abra, which we can knock out easily with Clefairy. I think 2 body slams will knock it out. And now a heavily damaged Drowsy.
Will this Pokemon swap?
Right, we're going to recharge now, which is slightly annoying, but oh well.
It can't make a move.
Yeah, what a great cup this has been. I've really enjoyed this.
What now?
I need to think what the MVP is going to be. I'm not quite sure. Probably Gengar, though I'm semi-tempted to give it to Dragonair, to be honest. I'm trying to think what's... I'm only thinking Gengar, because it's come out a lot. Whereas the others... I don't want Dragonair to die, because it doesn't deserve it. I know that sounds a bit sad, but... screw it, Hyper Beam again, why not? Let's go out with a... If we're gonna get knocked out, let's go out with a bang. He'll knock it out if it hits, I think. There we go. Not a Dragonair. I'm making it Dragonair. I'm trying to think what... Let's have a look back. What we used Dragonair for? So Battle 1, that's... Yeah, Battle 5. Yeah, Battle 5, it did okay there, didn't it? But then we haven't used it again before Battle... Since Battle 5, this is the only time we've used it, which is why I'm a bit reluctant. See, Clefairy.
The battle has become one-sided.
I've kept picking Clefairy, but it hasn't really done anything. It's just kind of been on the team. Yes! Yes! Oh, brilliant. You know what? I'm saving it. Screw it. Clefairy. Let's go. Let's knock it out with Body Slam. You don't deserve to die, Dragonair. And I never thought I'd say that, because it's not one of my favourites, as we've established. So, right, Sandslash definitely not. In fact, Sandslash has only come out once.
What's this?
Don't know a special. Ooh, it's a 2-hit kill anyway. Oh well. I'll sacrifice Clefairy. I'm not bothered about Clefairy. Right, Body Slam. We'll sacrifice Clefairy to make sure that Dragonair lives. Yeah, Sandslash only came out once. That was the rocker. Clefairy has been on the team a lot, but hasn't really done anything. Kadabra, no, we've only used it twice.
Pokemon is coming out.
You know what, Dragonair. So no Kadabra, no Clefairy, no Sandslash. So it's either Gengar, Vaporeon, or Dragonair. I don't think Vaporeon's done enough to warrant the MVP award. So that just leaves Vaporeon. That just leaves Dragonair and Gengar. You know what? I'm gonna give it Dragonair. Screw it. Yeah, definitely will now. I'm gonna give it Dragonair. I'm gonna give it Dragonair. So there's MVP on the screen there for you, Dragonair, which I also have a plush doll of, but it's not as big as the Gengar one. What a great cut that was! I really enjoyed that. That was great. So, unfortunately, it's downhill from here in terms of enjoyment. It will become a bit more. Painful after that. That was fairly easy. I think that's easier. The round 2 Poke-Cup's easier than the round 1. Round 1 than the round 1 Master Ball Cup. Having said it, I suppose it depends what team you pick. So there's the Poke Cup. Poke Cup Pokeball Division, all done and dusted. Dragonair's MVP, so that's the first of the Poke Cups done. So we're now 57.5% of the way through the series, as we've said. So, yeah, that was that episode. If you enjoyed that episode, then please like and share the video. You can do that with the entire playlist if you want. Also, if you head over to my channel, I complete Pokemon Stadium 2. Again, using Mental on the Pokemon, so if you're enjoying this, I think you'll enjoy that series as well. But shameless plugging over, we'll move on to the next episode very shortly, which will be the Poke Cup Great Ball Division, so looking forward to that. But until we get to that point, for now, it's sayonara.